Perzies, not sure.
Obviously a different kind of game, but what were you going for? Were you just trying to play it as safe as possible? What was the kind of the idea in your head as this game was going along?
No, I wasn't trying to play as safe as possible. We were trying to get something going. Felt like we had a lot of shots in the first half. Kind of went exactly how we wanted in terms of moving the ball, getting some big plays, but had a number of penalties that I thought hurt us in the first half, and then we didn't convert a third down. I believe we were 0-4, so I thought we should have a lot more points to show for what we did in the first half. In the second half, never got into a rhythm. When we did, we had that fumbled snap, got backed up, went into the safety, had another turnover, didn't get the run game quite going, and just never could really get in the rhythm in the second half that we had in the first. And when you don't convert a third down till, I think, that last drive, that's usually not a good recipe.
Is there anything you can put your finger on, a common thread for the you guys were 0 for 9 on third down, but the last one you mentioned?
Yeah, I thought we made too many mistakes today. And not taking anything from them, they did a real good job too.
How bewildering was it that Jimmy stepped out of the back of the end zone at that point?
That was a tough situation I put him in. That unblocked guy coming. Wish we'd had time for the big play and could have ditched it. But it was a tough situation I put him in.
Kyle, after the Wilson fumble at the end, that's how you approached the official. You were pretty upset. What were you mad about?
I just thought from where I was, which I'm not on the line, so I could be wrong. From where I was, I thought their three technique jumped a couple plays before that on the big sack that set us back. But that's what we all saw from where I was at. But I don't know how it was.
How would you evaluate the way Jimmy played today?
I thought he played real well in the first half. I thought he made some plays, hit the ones that were there, and then made some that weren't there. In the second half, I don't think anyone on offense did good, including myself. We didn't really get into rhythm the whole time, and our defense did a hell of a job keeping us in there, but we weren't able to get it going.
What do you put on your plate? You mentioned yourself, but
Just all the mistakes I thought the offense made, put them in that tough spot there with the safety, just not being able to get anything going. They said it was I was told it was a 50-50 decision. We're a little nervous of Russell making a big play on 3rd and long, maybe throwing it up, getting a PI and stuff, or getting a holding, getting an automatic first down or something like that. So we went with the 55-yarder. Next time in the second half, I switched and went the other way.
You mentioned Russell big play. In the back of your mind, as this is going on, are you thinking, this is within Russell's reach, and is that sort of what happened?
Oh, always. That's what Russ does. He's real good at that stuff, and we held him for a while, but it's tough to keep doing that all game.
Why do you think the offense has struggled to maintain a rhythm early in the season?
I was just talking about today.
I was just asking in terms of big picture, the first 3 games.
First day I thought it was a little bit of a monsoon. I thought second game I thought we did pretty good. Today I thought we struggled to get in a rhythm in the second half.
Does this feel at all similar to some things that went happened last year? Just a slow start. You're looking at the Rams now. It was sort of similar to last year. Do you see that at all?
Not really. I look at it as 3 games. Each game has its own story. You guys know these 3 games, and today we had our opportunities, but we definitely need to do enough offensively in the second half.
When Trent went out, he went to Jalen first and then to Colton later. Was that because Colton was banged up?
Yeah, he got banged up in the week, and we just gave all the reps on the right side, left side, and stuck with it.
What was your message to the team?
Really just what I told you guys. I thought we made way too many mistakes. We had our opportunities in the first half where I thought we should have been up a lot more than we were. We missed on those. Came back in the second half, and I think that the defense kept it going. Offense had a chance early and started out with the fumbled snap, and then we never got it going after that. Stay on the field. Unless you're getting huge plays, you got to convert a third down, and we never did that.
how do you feel that you guys really miss Eric Armstead's presence on the inside, and then how do you feel the rest of the pass rush?
I'll see on the plane when I watch the tape. We held them to 11 points, so you always want the pass rush to do as good as it can. And when you're missing a player like Eric, that's never a good thing. But I don't think that was the issue today.
How do you feel Jeff Wilson Jr. ran?
He ran hard. Had some real good runs early, but just couldn't get anything going in the second half. And I don't look at that as an individual. I just look at that as a whole offense.
Take 3-1.
Before Robbie's last field goal, I think it's 4th and 2. Did you consider going for it there, or was that easy decision?
No, it was a pretty quick, easy decision. I thought we were short right away and sent the field goal team out there.
All right, no more.
All right, guys.
What's up, everyone? Yeah.
Go ahead. Jimmy, what happened on the safety there where just kind of lost track of where you were or just couldn't escape?
Yeah, I mean, tough situation. Just trying to buy some time for the play. That was a tough situation.
You guys didn't convert the first down in that last drive there. Did you feel that building up, and what do you think was going on there?
Yeah, I mean, it was just altogether just a sloppy day. I think we had really one clean drive, got points off of it, and other than that, the defense really kept us in that game. But just overall, just a sloppy day.
Did you feel sloppy? Did you feel like rhythm ever?
I just thought altogether, yeah, we were just not in rhythm. We started off pretty good too. I felt like we were in a rhythm early, and then we kind of just got away from it, and I don't know, things didn't go our way.
Kyle said he actually put some of the blame on himself for the play in the end zone. What did you see from that?
Yeah, just I was just running the play, trying to buy some time for it. It was a longer developing play. It's just a tough situation though, just that whole thing.
Jimmy, you was Trent on that play. What kind of air does that take out of the team when a guy like that loses the game?
Yeah, it's tough. Trent's a warrior, man. I mean, hopefully he bounces back fast, but it's always tough when you lose a guy like that, especially just the leadership that he brings to this team, the poise and everything that he brings. It'll be tough to replace that, but we got to.
Can you put your finger on anything that changed from that first half to the second half?
Just our rhythm. I don't think we weren't in a rhythm at all in the second half. And you could feel it, you could see it. We were talking about it on the sideline, but just it's kind of, I don't know. I was just thinking about it. It was kind of my first week with these guys, and I just got to get in a rhythm with them, especially like third down. I mean, we were terrible today, and I just got to get on the same page with those guys, and we got to convert those.
Jimmy, following up on that, was this week, obviously you've done this for a long time with this team, but did it feel different? I mean, was there like a reacclimation period this
Oh
week?
yeah, my arm's feeling it right now. It's yeah, I mean, just it's different. You try to do all the practicing and preparation you can on the sideline, being the number two, and then when you get tossed into it, you just I didn't go through OTAs and training camp, and I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but I just got to get in game shape and get rolling now.
Is your arm,
Two more guys.
when you say your arm is not tied to your surgery, just playing the ball like that?
Yeah, I mean, no, I think it was just not going through training camp the same way as normally. I mean, it's a different routine than I've been used to in the past. So I just gotta, I gotta get back to where I was.
So that kind of makes it sound like it's the physical thing, but what about the mental too of not having any practice reps at training camp?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was saying about just getting on the same page with these guys. We had a good rhythm last year. When you could see it on the field and you could feel it just on the sideline, I think. And we just got to get back to that, though. And we're capable of that, and we'll get there.
Does this situation feel like last year at all? The slow start, and look who's coming up next, the Rams, which was the game that kind of turned around for you guys.
I mean, we're only 3 games into this thing. We still got a lot of football left, so you never would like to lose like this in that type of fashion. But we got to bounce back, but yeah, I wouldn't put it in that category yet.
Was there something the offense was doing in the first half that you got away from, or did the Broncos defense just adjust?
No, I just think I'm telling you, it's something with our rhythm. I don't know. It wasn't the same in the second half. They really didn't change up too much throughout the game, but no, we just got to stay in rhythm and keep it that way.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Nick's right here.
Don't mind my lip.
What happened?
I bit it.
Out of frustration?
Yes.
You guys know that what Russ can do, obviously, and he's done it to this team. Was in something back in your mind, like this is possibly a situation where we might be able to pull something out?
Oh, of course, yeah. We were preaching that all week, trying to make sure we finished the game and didn't let him get out of the pocket and do those things that he does best. And we did a good job for a good portion of the game, but we just got to be more sound in our rush lanes and be a little more sticky in coverage, and we're going to do that as the season goes on.
I mean, how do you sort of take blame after a game that, until the end, pretty much limited them to
I don't like to blame. I think I know for myself I could have made some more plays in that game. I definitely was a little quiet at times, and the type of player I want to be able to affect games more than that. And I know a lot of guys on our defense feel the same way. So we got to take the ball away.
Yeah, that tripping, non-tripping call, you can go through that one. What you thought?
Yeah, I just shot through and didn't trip him.
Kind of a weird question. Can you explain why you did that?
Just I don't know. I got hit in the face and bit my lip.
Any more?
It's just big picture, the frustration you guys feel, and you guys had some frustrating losses early last season. How do what's the next step? How do you kind of put this into perspective and move on?
Just get home. We get an extra day this week, so that's going to be big for us after a tough game like that. But yeah, we've been here before, and it's just part of the game. It's never easy, and I think our team's built for that.
What about Eric out there? How did the guys in the interior, how did you feel about
I think they did a really good job. Obviously, we need to watch the tape, but I think Ridge and Kevin and Spence coming up held it down for us for sure.
All good?
Thanks.
Howdy.
There's been a lot of talk about not finding the rhythm in the second half. What do you think happened between first and second half to make you guys fall on track?
Was our first drive in the second half the safety? No, there's one before that.
Because it was the fumble before that.
Yeah, so I mean, there it is. Yeah, we turned the ball over, 3 times with a safety. Kind of hard to do anything. We were 1 for 10 on third down. Kind of hard to get anything going. I mean, that's all it is. We have really good players at a lot of positions, and I thought guys played well tonight. The effort was there. We didn't execute very well. I thought we had chances, obviously in the first half, to take advantage of our defense playing at a super high level like they did the entire game. But we just didn't do that. And when you go 1 for 10 on third down, you can't really expect to win very many games.
Jimmy mentioned, he said it's not an excuse, but this first week that he's practiced basically as the starter, you've been out, but you played with them. But did you feel there was a little bit of disconnect just because Jimmy's coming back after not having camp, after not anything?
No, I mean, I didn't feel a disconnect at all. No, I mean, didn't really feel a change at all. I mean, like I said, this was my first game this year, and my last game last year was with Jimmy as well, so it wasn't really too big of a change for me. I'm used to him in the huddle. I thought we were fine in the huddle, communicated well in there, and like I said, we didn't execute, didn't do anything on third down, 3 turnovers and a safety. It's tough to win football games.
A lot of guys have talked about, Jimmy talked about the rhythm. Is that something that you can kind of feel during a game that just something's lacking here?
That was funny. Just put his mic right in front of Grant's camera. I'm sorry. Rhythm, you have to convert third downs. That's like the whole game is 3 turnovers, safety, 1 for 10 on third down. You can't get a rhythm. Brandon Ayuk played, I thought, really well. He got open. He got us going. Jeff Wilson ran the ball really well. We did some things really well in the first half. We kind of came back to it in the second half. But again, at the end of the day, 3 turnovers, safety, 1 for 10. That's just bad offense. And we have to, especially when we have a defense that's playing the way that they are, giving us opportunities. Basically, if we don't turn the ball over and score 10 points a game, we should be able to win as long as we don't turn the ball over 3 times with a safety. And, I think our goal is much higher than that. But at the lowest, we can't do that.
What do you say to the defensive guys after a game like that?
Please keep doing that the whole season. I mean, when you have a defense like that, especially we got to practice against them, so we're getting good work against them. They come out, they bust their tails every single play. I mean, I think they had one bad drive where they gave up 1 touchdown tonight. They gave up 6 points, really, and then we gave up 2 to them, and they had a field goal. They're playing really well. D-line's playing well. Eric didn't play tonight, but they still played at a really high level.
Linebackers continue to play at a high level. Flanagan came in for Aziz, and I thought he played really well. Our DBs are playing well. Like as an offense, we had to put more than 10 points on the scoreboard. Oh, I mean, he's the best football player in the NFL. So when you lose the best football player in the NFL, I'm not going to say like it doesn't like, you know, it's not like a gut punch. It's just kind of like I mean, he's the most reliable person. Like there's no pressure, there's no sacks. And then when you take him out, and it's nothing against the guy below him, but there's no one that's nearly as good as Trent Williams. And so when you lose him and also a captain, the most steady player on our team, besides probably Nick, it's just tough. And, you know, nothing against our 2 left tackles that came in after that, but, you know, when you lose a guy like him, it's tough.
That's good. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it. We got to play a full 4-quarter game. It doesn't matter how dominant we are throughout the game. That last drive, we can't let them get down there and score like that. And also, we got to get the ball back for the offense. We had multiple opportunities to get after it, and we end up with 0. They end up with 3, and you'll lose every time, -3.
What was your vantage point on some of those near miss takeaways? Do you think you had a couple of them, or what did you see?
Yeah, I mean, I just remember the one down at the goal line. I think it might have been Charles or somebody knocked the ball loose on 25, and Russ having to jump on it. But we had a couple opportunities, and we had even more opportunities to really attack the football. It just didn't go our way tonight.
Right, Russell Wilson did not look like Russell Wilson for most of that game. But do you have a sense of like he's still capable of doing this?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, having played him multiple times now, you gotta play all 4 quarters with him. I mean, it just takes literally 1 or 2 plays, and he just, he made those plays at the end of the game to get them that score that they needed.
You practice against this 49ers offense all the time. Does it surprise you a little? It's gone 3 weeks and they really haven't broken out at all?
No, I mean, I'm not worried about that at all. I always look first at what we could have done better on defense. I truly feel like we could have helped them out a lot in certain areas. Just, like I mentioned before, just some of those missed ops, getting the ball back for them and, getting them in favorable positions.
Caleb said that like if they just scored 10 points, you could win because of the way the defense is playing. How do you turn that up? How do you statistically the defense is playing fantastically?
I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes down to the ball. Forever in time, it'll always come down to the turnover margin. And when we have a goose egg on our side, not getting the ball back, I mean, it's going to be tough to win. Cool. Thanks.